Hello, how's your week going so far? I hope and pray that it is better than mine. I am so mad. So it's a weekend now, but during the week I had this serious problem with this girl. Basically, she's an old friend of mine that we're not friends anymore. It's been over a year now. Basically, our bus is now packed. I'm talking about packed, like 3 to a seat, right? She sits next to me, whatever, same bus stop. I don't talk to her. She goes to church with me. I haven't been in a while, so I asked her. She sat down next to me, and I'm like, okay. She sat down next to me, and she was like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, no. No, honey, no. I asked her, I'm like, so how's church? And she's like, oh my god, do you remember that guy? And I'm like, who? She's like, that really fat guy. And I'm like, I don't know who you're talking about. And then basically, I know who she's talking about. She's talking about this poor 10-year-old boy that I love. Like, he's like one of my good friends. Let's call him Cody. The girl, I asked her, and I'm like, so what about him? Why did you even have to point that out? I said that to myself. So she's like, oh, I think he needs to stop running. And I'm like, why? And I'm like, I'm just exasperated. And she's like, because every single time he runs, he looks like he needs a sports bra. And I was just like, how dare you? I was just, whatever. And this is the same girl I go to church with. I mean, the house of the Lord. Are you kidding me right now? You're gonna talk behind somebody's back? I don't roll like that, I'm sorry. And basically she starts talking to me about him. And talking about how fat he is. And I'm like, listen, you need to stop. I'm getting offended because he's my friend. Even if she said, oh, did you see his shoes? I would get offended as well. But, no, this is different. Basically, the girl, oh my gosh, I can't even. This girl is saying about how much he needs to lose weight, and curses just flying out of her mouth like no other. I'm telling her, I'm like, you need to stop. Please stop cursing. And she's like, oh, that's just how I act now. And I'm like, no, can you stop? Like, I don't want to hear it. It's not attractive. Anyway, she goes on. She talks about Cody. And I am good friends with Tony as Cody, as I told you before. And she's just talking about him. Just, oh my god, can't even run. And I'm like, no. First of all, she needs to stop talking about him, because he doesn't deserve it. She goes to church and she talks about everybody, basically. Let's call her Paula. Paula talks about everybody. She laughs about everybody. And she always makes fun of fat people. That it doesn't add up because she's big and she makes fun of fat people. I don't know. No, I don't know. It really pisses me off. I'm sorry. It just pisses me off. And he is so nice to her. When him and her are in church and I'm just like sitting in the corner somewhere because I'm like a good little church girl, he tries to be friends with her, but she's like, oh, you're so nice. And no, I'm sick and tired of it, because she needs to straighten her stuff out. I can't even. she just needs to stop. She needs a wake-up call. You need to stop making fun of people because they look different than you. And if he's fat, I don't know what you are then. She needs to pray a little bit more. And she needs to figure out what she's going to do with her life. I'm seriously sick and tired of this. Thank you for hearing my rant. Moral of the story is, don't talk about people behind their back. Not cool. Especially if you're a woman or a man of God. No. Okay, thank you for listening. Question, if you feel like answering it. What was the worst thing that you have ever said about somebody and they found out? Alright, bye-bye.